Greetings, YouTube audience. It's me, the conman of musical. No, I didn't like that. I'll be MusicalConman today. Not conman of musical. That's nasty stuff. Looks like it's watcher time, so I would still really love to get a 5-card deck, just saying. Rare colorless cards. What rare colorless cards are there even? I'm not sure. Choose a card to obtain could be okay, but we might just not want it. We could do a very early shop. And a few events. A shop, then Campfire, Elite Campfire, Campfire, question marks and Elites, or whatever else we want. We could do a normal run this time. Let's try a boss relic and see what we get. It's fun. Cursed Key. Energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Okay. Well, that is very bad news for the whole idea of getting a 5-card deck this run. We still like this path. But we get 4 energy. You know, we could have killed one of these with 3 strikes and then only taken 1 damage instead of 4. I need to think these things through. Anyway, Eruption and Strike. Let's save and quit real quick. Let's just check the achievement list, see if there's any challenge we want to give a shot at. Here. No, it would be under statistics, character stats. Okay. So, have a tiny deck, have 1 health. These can happen. Gain a bunch of strength, gain a bunch of block. Those can happen whenever. We've pretty much checked off most of the main stuff. And it's going to be pretty tough to do a 5-card deck. Unless we just don't open any chests, which we can do. But it does... So basically, we're going to find at least 3 chests. So basically, we just don't open any of them. Which means we don't get a Sapphire Key. If we have a tiny deck, Flurry of Blows could be part of it. We need something that either draws cards or gains energy. So all of these are good. Costing 0 is okay. If we can just enter and leave Calm and Wrath repeatedly, if we can just like get an empty mind, then this can be our damage engine. Let's give it a shot. We started with only a 10-card deck, so we take an attack, we remove an attack, we're back down. Event before the fights. I like it. Trade health for relic. So this would be getting a rest here instead of an upgrade. I would rather have a relic than an upgrade, I think. So first try this time, and we get a blood vial, which is going to be awesome, because since we're not adding good cards to our deck, we're going to take a lot of damage. But we can enter Con, we can fully block and deal some damage thanks to our 4th energy. Okay. So if we entered Wrath here, we would take 4. We'd also fully block and not take 4. Okay, 9 plus 12 plus 8. So 29 does not kill it. I think the next time we draw Eruption, we almost certainly will kill it. So let's fully block. Maybe we draw it now. Hey, look at that. It's like the thing I said might happen. It did. Simmering Fury draws cards, but that's not an infinite. It only draws them next turn. Consecrate, just lucky. Just Lucky might have been better than Flurry of Blows, but it's too late now. We're going to keep it small. I'm going to believe. I'm going to enter Calm. I'm going to get this lower on health, because I think that makes sense. Cool. So this deals 6. So the 3 plus 6 is the least extra damage we can deal it, I think. And then we get to deal 9, 18, 24. Just draw any attack next turn. Thank you. Empty body changes stances, but it does not draw cards. We have very specific needs. Cost upgrade on Eruption, maybe? Or damage upgrade on Flurry of Blows? With 4 energy, damage upgrade probably better. We can pretty much play our whole hand every turn. Let's fight an Elite. So we could do Campfire Elite, or Elite Campfire Campfire. We could also do events. Okay, cool. Next turn we enter Wrath and we play a bunch of damage. Into it. With 4 energy, we can do all this stuff, no trouble. 12, and then each of these are 12. And that's half its health. And with a small deck, we do draw Vigilance pretty soon most of the time. Not that soon. Let's get a potion here. You know what? I should have done Deep Breath before I played that, because now I might draw it. We could also just gain block. But drawing a card is good. So right now there's one card we really want, and then 50-50 for the others, whether they're really want or not super want. So we could play a defend, play 2 defends, and have really good odds of getting another defend. Whereas this is, okay, Flurry Blows, so it's 50-50 good, bad. We could make it more likely that we block another 5, but less likely that we fully block. I think fully block is the most important chance to take, and easy every time. Next turn we can go into Eruption again, so we can deal 6, then 9, then 12, so 18, 27, and 39 damage next turn. So if we can deal 39, I'm willing to take a little extra damage here to get it to 38. So he takes 7, but then we're confident in how the rest of the fight goes. 6, 9, nice, and 24. Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 1 dexterity. So this could be a way to enter and leave Wrath, but we would need a rush down. I think there are a lot of ways we can enter and leave Calm. The card draw is the most important thing. Eruption and Vigilance are probably staying because they're kind of a way to get energy already. Flurry Blows, and then we just need to get rid of all the strikes and defense. So there's a remove a card event that is better than upgrades here. There's also a relic. Could be a bit of a tough fight, but probably not because we got 4 energy. So 6 plus 9 plus 12 kills one of these, and we're guaranteed to enter Calm next turn. And they're attacking for 12 before we kill one, or 12 after we kill one. Okay, so 6 plus 9 plus 12. Okay, we have to use all of them to kill one. Let's do it. I mean, I could full block this turn. But honestly, our deck is not good at math. Yikes. What am I doing? 6 plus 9 plus 12 is 27. Yikes. That's a yikes from me, as the kids say. So we can kill one, but not that one. So we'll kill this one. We'll become vulnerable, but then we will change stances and do that. So we take 6 more damage. Well, Blood Vial is here to rescue us from the consequences of our actions, that's for sure. And thanks to the dexterity we've gained from Kunai, we can fully block here, no troubles. Alright, go away. Give me my relic. Odd Mushroom. When vulnerable, don't get hit as much. This draws itself and gains block and costs energy. I think we can do better. Okay, don't open this. Sorry. So we could go 2 events and an elite. We could go 2 elites. We could go 2 events and an elite. I think we're strong enough to fight a super. This lets us do a campfire upgrade, but what would we upgrade? Eruption upgrade doesn't do any more damage. Vigilance upgrade blocks more. Anyway, we're skipping here. Let's just go bold. 2 upgrades for cards we don't plan to keep. Could, I think, still help us out. It's just 2 defense, so we lost 14 health, but 3 extra block on those cards I think is going to matter. Okay, so this time we do the math. So we're being attacked for 14 and 20. We can block for 13. But we can't kill any of them without going into Wrath. Now, if we went into Wrath, we could deal 6, 12 is 18. This thing has 20 health, so we could deal 9 plus 12 is 21. This thing has 22 health, so it wouldn't work on that. If we're killing this turn, I mean. But strike. Okay. I don't think there's a reason... I don't think there's a situation where playing Eruption is worth it here, right? So if we kill this one, which has 20 health, Eruption plus Strike kills it. So then instead of being attacked for 20, we're being attacked for 26. We can deal 18 damage with this, but that won't kill either of them. So if we want to minimize the damage we take this turn, we'll do that. Let's just pop... I don't know. 2 strikes kills whatever next turn. Let's get that one down because it dies to Eruption eventually. So we'll take 7, but we took 14 damage to upgrade that defend, and it blocked 3 extra this turn. Yikes, we're getting attacked a bunch. So we're being attacked for 20 again. We can block that. And we can also kill one of them. So 6 and 6. We're fully blocked whichever we do, so let's kill the one with more health. So now this one can die to Eruption. If we get it, we didn't get it. I want it to die to Eruption. I demand that it die to Eruption. The nice thing about having exactly 10 cards in our deck is our draws are pretty predictable. Okay, so we play this first, so that then it dies to Eruption, as per my demands, and Flurry of Blows finishes that. Get a potion. Sanctity draws cards. It just draws 2. So it would play Vigilance and Sanctity. I'm just not seeing it. I want to be really picky here. Here's another shop. We can get another remove. Impatience. 0 energy, draw 2. Could work. But it's not going to work until we get rid of all our strikes, and we have it's instead of a card remove. We're going to keep looking. We've got 2 upgraded defense, so maybe we can get rid of an unupgraded defense. With Wrath, the strikes are still pretty decent. But shout out to Bonus Shop, my best friend. If we Vigilance, then Eruption and Defend. We get block for free. We end our turn in Wrath, but we can fully block here. Now, the downside is we have to be in Wrath next turn. But that 5th card matters a lot. Oh, we're weak. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. If I had used an artifact potion, I would have killed it this turn, but 27 damage to 28. Oh, I have regrets. But we do get 1 dexterity from that, so we block for 15 and take 11. But wow, that was... I should do the math with Watcher. That's just how it should have to be. That's not a turn 1 infinite, that's for sure. Those are all good cards. We're skipping them all. Now we're going to die to Gremlin Knob. Hand of Greed is good, though. So next turn we can always enter Calm if we want, or we can just play a bunch of strikes. So, Eruption, Flurry of Blows, and Hand of Greed for 40. Shout out to Colorless Potion, my best friend. Next turn we can do 36. If we draw another strike or a Flurry of Blows, well, we're out of strikes. If we draw a Flurry of Blows or a Hand of Greed out of that, we'll see how it works. We'll see what we draw. Okay, so we could deal 18 plus another 24. That'll do it. Nice. No damage Gremlin Knob. Shout out to Colorless Potion. Regal Pillow sounds good. Stance Potion sounds like something I need the way I play. No. Resting sounds very important for this boss fight. We could also upgrade our block. We don't have any card draw. Might have been too picky. I think we just need to go to 51 health here. So the downside is it's going to attack for a bunch of damage next turn. If we had 48, it would attack for 24. But instead, I think it attacks for even more. Also, this is bad. We draw all of our defense cards turn 1. So next turn we're going to have a handful of attacks. And we can't even gain dexterity this turn. I really hope that last card is good. Alright, 5 times 6 is a lot. So we will gain 1 dexterity from Kunai and take 21. You may note that is... We take more damage because we rested, but we're still at higher health than we would have been otherwise. Okay, this hand sucks. Wow. So we're just gonna... oh no, we're just gonna take turns drawing these 2 hands for the rest of the fight, aren't we? Okay, the burns actually balance it out a little bit. Okay, getting to 10 cards is useful. 9 is a dangerous place. So it's attacking for 12. We could block for 10. Or we could do some more damage and have it attack for 24. I think we just need to gain the dex here. Cool. Fun fight. I don't know how we're going to deal damage to this thing if we can't ever attack it. Okay, next turn we can Vigilance. Almost certainly, and we have a Stance Potion if it goes real wrong. Flurry of Blows. Eruption. Strike. Flurry of Blows. Defend against the burn. Thank you for those burns. Okay, 16 times 2. We did get our Vigilance. We probably want to block this turn. So we can block for 30, and it's attacking for 16. Yeah, it's only attacking for 16, but Strike is actually useless here. Well, we're going to get a Flurry of Blows back, actually, so it's not useless. So we Vigilance, we Flurry of Blows, and we block. Gaining 3 Dexterity from Kunai has been life-saving here. Okay, attack, attack, block, block. Boring turns. Okay, less boring, I guess. Cool. Well, not actually that complicated. We just play every card we have. And gaining an extra dexterity, that actually blocks for most of it. So we take 6 more. But it's at 94 health. But we get those nasty burns, and we have a very small deck. Like, yikes. Like, yikes, that's a small deck. We need to draw some damage and kill it. Oh, and our Flurry of Blows is in the wrong place. Okay, if we don't damage it this turn, I don't know how we're going to. So we're going to use our Stance Potion this time. So 9, 12, so 21 and 33. Get some block. Enter Calm. So now we take 7 more. We have 5 Dexterity, which is a lot of Dexterity. Okay. I need damage. Please, one good turn. Could do it. 9 plus 24. Alright, that's the ball game. It was a bold try. Trying to get a 5-card deck is very, very specific thing. We're going to take another run at it. We did make it to the first boss, though, so that means we do get a whale bonus here. Alright, so upgrade a card, choose a rare card, get a random boss relic. Choosing a rare is very fun, but are there any rare cards that actually help us get an infinite combo? I don't think there are. I don't think there are any rare cards that win if you only have 5 cards in your deck, right? Let's take a look at the list of Wash Your Rare cards. So we'll go to the Compendium. Card Library. Purple cards. Rarity. Rare. So, Alpha. Doesn't do it. Blasphemy. Doesn't do it. Brilliance. Conjure Blade. Deus Ex. Lesson Learned. Yada yada yada. None of these do it. Scrawl would be nice if it didn't exhaust. Vault Wish. So all of these are really good cards, but not a single one of them will help us in a 5-card deck. Let's do another Boss Relic swap. I like Boss Relic swap. Yikes. Well, we're going to have a small deck this time. Busted Crown. I may just try to win this one. Okay, so there's shops there. We could have a 2-shop path with a bunch of upgrades, a bunch of events. I believe. Strike, Vigilance, Defend. Next turn we'll probably strike, strike, strike. Nope, we will strike, strike, and then defend, and then think, do we want to prevent the damage? Yeah. Because with Busted Crown, Busted Crown is making us a lot stronger on this floor than we would be otherwise. It's making us a little weaker from here on out. Do we want to protect? No. So shops are one of our only ways to get good things here, too. Ragnarok is a great card, but it's not an infinite combo. Orrery would be interesting. We're going to remove a defend. We need to kill things. Gold for health. Yes. Remove a card. Very yes. So that's one of the remove a card events, but there's more. We might need to add cards at some point. Another remove a card event. Okay, we're down to 8. Now the problem is going to be finding cards that are good with Busted Crown as an issue. Get rid of another defend. We could upgrade an Eruption for less energy. Upgrade a Vigilance for more block. Let's do Eruption, Strike, and then Vigilance. Okay, we want to go to that shop, right? Aww, we can't do it. We can't afford it. Thank you, game. You're giving me all the tools to shrink my deck, but I can't actually yet. Now, shops are a good chance to try and find cards to help us go infinite, because we're not going to find those with Busted Crown. Nunchaku could help, but not do it on its own. None of these, I think, are enough. We can go upgrade, upgrade, then try and go shopping here. Wait, how much money is it to remove? 100. So then, as long as we get 33 gold from this we can remove again. These upgrades aren't super necessary, but it'll be helpful because if we have a tiny deck, it's weird to upgrade a card you plan to remove, but upgrading these strikes could actually be very useful. Akabeko is going to help us do damage early on before we find our pieces. We could heal as well. But I think upgrading a strike actually saves us some health a decent amount of the time. Also, I forgot that the chest gives gold, so we just need to get a tiny bit from the elite. Okay, Golden Idol. Take 18 damage makes this elite fight pretty risky. I am going to lose some max HP here. Adding a curse is not a good option. But getting extra money is awesome. We can enter Wrath and play some damage, so 17. Yeah, that Strike Plus upgrade is actually going to help us a ton here. So that's 18 damage that we just gotta do. And then I guess we're really just trying to block, actually, because we kill it guaranteed next turn. So, I don't know if I even needed to play that strike, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah, I didn't need to. Okay, easy Gremlin Mob fight. Tungsten Rod, whenever you would lose HP, lose one less. Carve Reality doesn't do it. Shopping time. Deep breath. We just need deep breath and then one other colorless card that... We need deep breath and then one other thing that just draws a card for us. For 0 energy. And that's already an infinite. That's very tempting. This upgrades to draw 2 cards. I think that's very relevant. Because then if we can have something that even just deals any damage at all for 0 energy. No, because this can't draw itself. Okay, but this can be part of something. I'm going to take that over a card remove. We got so many free card removes that I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. So we can Eruption the big one. Then we can strike the little one. Get an upgrade potion. That doesn't do it. I mean, it gains block as part of an infinite. So if we play this 5 times, we gain 3 energy. Right now, that's not enough to justify it. If it was upgraded, we play it 3 times. We play it 3 1/3 times, we gain 3 energy. We would need a relic that gave us energy for playing cards or something. I don't think that'll do it. Even though 0 cost cards are really nice for what we're trying to do, they have to be good. Upgrading a deep breath seems important. I think we can kill this thing with 44 health. .44 health, 4 energy, and a strike plus is actually going to help a lot. Yeah. So we'll do this, this. You know what? Maybe I should have used upgrade potion on my strikes this fight, but I think we'll be fine. Next turn we get our strike plus, and ooh, this is really good actually. This is our draw, and this is our discards. So we do strike. We don't like next turn's hand, right? So we do eruption, and now we deep breath. Oh, we don't draw specifically those 2. We just draw any 2, but still. That's a good split. Next turn we almost certainly get vigilance, and if we don't, we get 3 strikes. Okay, so I could deal 40 damage, and that seems good to do. I could actually do it to this one and fully block and prevent the negative effect. And that seems good to do. If I use my upgrade potion, I can... So wait, I do 30 damage, not 40. Yikes, math. We're still forcing a split here, right? No, what if I don't? What if I let us split whenever we want? And then fully block? I think that's wise. Okay, so we can make a split here. Kind of a rough split, but it's going to help us live. Adding all these slimes is very bad when our deck is so small. I think we should have upgraded the strike. So 9, 18. So we can kill this one. Yeah, we can kill them. This attacks for 20 damage, even if we don't draw good stuff. So 18 plus 12 is 30. 18 plus 9 is 27. So we do 39 and definitely kill that. I think that that's the safest way to start. Then we'll draw 2 cards. We hope we get attacks. We got slimes. It happens. The slimes are gone now. So we take 17, but we got rid of the big one. And actually we took 16, thanks to our best friend Tungsten Rod. So this seems good to do. And next turn we get a strike and we finish the fight. We're going to get offered a rare card that we will not take. Well, that's a lot of money. See? We don't want it. Because if we have a 5-card deck, there will be no cards in our draw pile. Energy. Transform our strike and defense is actually a pretty good option here. Because if any of them turn into card draw things, that really helps with the removal. Energy is not an issue, and this is one of our only ways to get new cards. Basically, like a normal card board is you look at 3 and take 1. This is we look at 5 and we keep all 5 and then we remove the ones we don't like. Empty Cage would have obviously been fantastic here. But let's take a transform. Okay. We get a Flurry of Blows, we get a Foresight, we get a Battle Hymn, we get a Perseverance, we get a Collect. All 4 of these are bad eventually, but the Perseverance is helpful now. The big issue is we don't have... We have 2 attacks, but Battle Hymn will help with that. So these are pretty bad. This is a pretty bad Panda box. There's another shop. We can consider going to another shop immediately after if we get a lot of gold. If not, we'll go to events. I'm not sure how good our deck is right now. It seems bad. Battle Hymn will be important. We can knock one of these down. I think we're always going to battle him here, right? Next turn we'll have Eruption. So we always do that, and then this. And, I mean, we can draw the Flurry of Blows again. Oh no, sorry, I keep forgetting we draw random cards. We don't draw from our discard pile, we draw from our deck. I don't know why that's so hard for me to understand. But that was fine. We get to retain a Perseverance, which will be useful. Alright, so we can enter and leave Calm. And Wrath. Alright, I'd like to knock this one down. We have a lot of energy, but we don't have card draw. So we'll enter Wrath. Okay. Then we'll enter Calm. Then we'll draw those 2 cards. Then we'll knock another one down. Right? We can finish this one at any time. We can finish it next turn because we'll get another Smite. Then we can enter Wrath. And knock that down. Now we can kill it with a Smite. And play a Power to get it out of our deck. And that'll die to a Smite, so let's just do 2 more to that. It's not much, but it's honest. So we only have 4 cards left in our deck, so we'll draw them. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Okay. We do it, then we do it, then we do it, then we do this, and we get the flurry bows back. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have played that. But we'll be fine. Anyway, we'll do that. So if we got a rush down, we could actually go infinite already. But we're not going to get offered that very often. If we see a rush down on the shop, I think we take it over a card remove. 208 gold, so if we got money at this event, we could do it. There's a rush down. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Madness is also interesting. So, if we have a rush down, Eruption draws 2 other things, and then Deep Breath draws rush down. Eruption Vigilance costs 3 energy, and we only get 1 back. But it's a damn good start. And if we can find a card that enters Calm for 1 energy, which totally exists, we're in good shape. Alright, I think the Battle Hymn is useful for now. The Collect is not. The Foresight is even less. Maybe? The Foresight is good against enemies that put statuses in our deck. Ink Bottle would be great. Abacus would be alright. But, priorities. Okay, so we're still 8 cards, but they're 8 better cards. Remove a card from your deck. Heck yeah. Upgrade all strikes and defends. What strikes and defends? Is we okay having Vigilance as our only block card? Do we want the Perseverance just in case? Having a Perseverance just in case seems pretty useful, and having a Flurry of Blows to deal damage does seem nice. I think it's the Foresight. The Battle Hymn, I think, is the next card to go. No point going to that shop. Let's go to an event. It's a chest. We take 1 strength, because we are not currently infinite, so we need to end fights quickly with our limited card pool. Alright, let's think about this. So if we deep breathe right now, we get Vigilance. Right, so then the only card in our discard is Deep Breath. Then it's empty. Then if I Flurry of Blows and then I enter Wrath, I'm pretty sure this works this way. Nope, we draw the Flurry of Blows. I thought maybe it would be added to our hand first because we changed stances, but Rushdown draws cards first. So that could have been bad. Okay, so we can't do the Flurry of Blows. So this is not an infinite combo, but because it costs 1 energy each time we do it, but it's close. Let's get a Battle Hymn. So we do that. Oh, it can draw itself. Okay. Alright, so we draw 2 cards. Get that back. Oh, it didn't. We ended the fight. That's not it. Alright, this is a very promising start. There's no shop. There's a lot of events this way, and I think events are still very important. But I think we could do a Super Elite right now. And it doesn't cost us that many events to do it. Upgrade our Rushdown to cost 0. Lets our combo be even bigger on turn 1. Because we have 1 more energy to do it. So we could do one more question mark and do the Super Elite next act. But the Super Elite might have to choose between a Super Elite or a shop next act. Okay. So we draw our last 2 cards with Deep Breath. So that's good luck. Play the power for free, so we only have 6 cards total now. So now if we Eruption, it draws itself. I gotta test this. Yeah, if we Eruption, it draws itself. Wild. Okay. Then we do that. I don't know why I'm killing the little ones here. So then we do this and it draws itself. But then we don't get to Flurry of Blows. Alright, and battle him in Eruption, because we can obviously enter Calm next turn. Because we only have 6 cards, and one of them enters Calm and another of them draws cards. So the chances that we couldn't do that are pretty low. Alright, Vigilance and Flurry of Blows. And let's draw those 2. Then Flurry of Blows and Eruption. And what's Vigilance? Oh, Flurry of Blows is in our draw pile. Okay. I don't think I'm getting the math quite perfect here, but it seems to be good enough, doesn't it? Bye, Gremlin Leader. So anyway, that was the Super Elite. Extra relics and chess, I'm into it. Potion, and that doesn't do it. We just get to look at a lot of cards one at a time and say, does that do it? No, that doesn't do it. Let's draw our other 2 cards. I'm going to figure out the best way to play this soon. Because it's weird to not play Flurry Blows every time, but it's important to draw every card you possibly can. Alright, so now we draw those 2. And then we do this, which is weird not playing the Flurry Blows, but we want to make sure that we draw those 2. So now we can do this. Then that ends our turn. So I think we battle him Eruption now. And we'll draw the Flurry Blows one more time. Could have played the Flurry Blows an extra time, maybe somewhere. But the fight is over. So having a small deck can be good. It's just, you need to have specific things. That's a way to gain energy by playing attacks. So it's an attack that pays for itself, but we don't need that. Okay. Giria is very good. Strength at rest sites. The boot is not a choice. I would have taken Sapphire Key over that. Let's start with strength. Okay, so elite, question, or question, question, question. And also a campfire. We've seen a lot of the question marks that remove cards from our decks already. We've seen the removal shrine. We've seen the elegance simplicity option. We only need to remove 3 cards because we'd like to add 1 more card, right? If we could add a 1 energy enter Calm, we would be perfect. So we need to remove Perseverance, Battle Hymn, and Vigilance. Even if we don't remove Vigilance, if we just remove these 2, our deck still does a lot of damage with these 5 cards. Especially gaining strength with Giria, especially with good potions. Do the relics matter though? Or is it all about the card removal? We could also get the library event. Library event is actually game changing. Choose 1 of 20 cards to add to your deck. Yeah, I think that's very crucial. Let's draw our rush down. We do also generate a lot of block just by playing Vigilance and Eruption over and over, so maybe we don't need to go infinite as long as we can just play Vigilance like 5 times. Like if we get a boss relic that gives us 5 energy, it does a lot. If we get the boss relic that gives us extra energy whenever you leave Calm, then we're already infinite. So that's good. Okay. That doesn't cost any energy. Oops, I should not have done that. Bit of a waste. Alright, so now I want to draw those 2 cards, right? Alright, so it ended a little early. I'm still ironing out the kinks with this. But we'll battle him, and we're in good shape. The Perseverance retains, and the powers go away, so we only have 4 cards to draw. So we Flurry of Blows, we Vigilance, we Flurry of Blows. We weren't supposed to do that, but we'll draw those 2. Now this will draw itself. Alright, anyway, done doing math for this fight. The card? Not the card. We're looking for the card. Also, the strength. We're looking for the last card in our perfect deck. Also, we're hoping not to fight Time Eater, but if it happens, it happens. Adding a curse to our deck is unacceptable. Library? +3 strength on turn 1. We could transform 2 cards. That would be one way to get rid of Perseverance and Battle Hymn and just roll the dice. 3 strength on turn 1 is going to help us win a lot of fights. Transforming 2 cards, though. I have a dream. And this helps us survive to accomplish the dream, but I think we're pretty strong already, especially with this Gyria. This Gyria is 3 strength permanently, and with the Vajra, once we get this one more time, it'll be 4. I think we can roll the dice here to try and get something really good. So these 5, these are sacred. Okay, follow up and consecrate. Not impressive. They're 0 cost, but they don't draw themselves, so kind of a net negative. But with the rush down, actually, the other one being a power was kind of important to ensure we drew stuff we needed. Alright, how are we playing this? I don't think we play these till the very end of the turn. I think these just have to wait in our hand, because they've been bad. It's like this. Then follow-up, I guess, is better than Flurry of Blows. But not if we play Flurry of Blows twice. So then there's 1 card in there, then we Eruption. Then we follow up because it's free. Then we draw 2 cards. So we don't have enough energy to enter Wrath again if we leave it. So I think this is just the part where we play our attacks. Alright, well that's halfway. If we can do that. So it looks like we can do about 162 damage on turn 1, the way we're playing it. That's going to be good enough in most fights. Alright, I want to enter Wrath to draw cards. I want that Deep Breath. Alright, so now Deep Breath does not draw itself. So we can Vigilance. Deep Breath will draw Eruption and Calm. This can draw Flurry of Blows, which is no good. It would be better damage if it didn't, but we want to assume it might. So 22, 40, 56, and probably enough. Alright. Okay, so 56 and 76. Not quite enough. But it is enough if we Deep Breath to play stuff again. So we'll follow up. We will Consecrate. We will Deep Breath. We will Flurry Blows. Follow up. And that is way more than enough. Nope. Give me a relic. Runic Pyramid? Actually pretty irrelevant. End of your turn, no longer discard your hand. But if you only have... I'll tell you what this does. It safeguards us against statuses. Burns are a problem, but if we have this, Wounds and Slimes will no longer mess up our combo. But I think we gotta... Wounds and Slimes are a problem if we kill everything. These potions are decent. We have 3 of them anyway. Extra energy helps us do our combo harder. We were praying for Empty Cage, but give me 2 shops this act. Should have been more specific. Oh no. Okay. So we need to take every question mark we can. And that's this way. There is a question mark falling. Remove a skill, power, or attack from your deck. If we just need it to pick, it's always going to pick Rushdown, but we just need it to pick either Consecrate or Follow Up or Flurry of Blows for the attack, anything that isn't Eruption, and it will remove a card for us. So that's one thing we can do. Let's draw some cards. Alright, this fight I think can be a little simpler. I'm just going to play to kill like 2 of them, not all of them. If I can kill a couple and fully block, it's good, right? Okay. Now we can do that, draw some cards, follow up. Concentrate would have killed it too. Okay, so this is why it might have been good to play more specifically, but this is why it wasn't a problem. Because that was attacking us for more than we could block, but it died. And it dies. Wrath is very good with 4 strength. No. Yeah. We can kill probably both of these on turn 1, right? We dealt 162 damage to the other thing. And this is not that far from that. It'd be interesting to do the math and figure out, like, the maximum possible output from this deck. But that doesn't mean I want to. So if we Vigilance, it gains us block at the exchange of 1 card draw. Because when we play this Eruption, it's going to draw cards, but I think we're just trying to do maximum damage, so we need all of our card draw. So we're going to Consecrate. Oh wait, Eruption can draw itself. I need to remember that. Now we can Consecrate and redraw Consecrate. Okay, I could Vigilance and Eruption. If I'm going to do that, I can Flurry of Blows. Now I either draw... I hopefully draw Deep Breath. Or Vigilance. If not, I'm just going to kill, right? So let's do that. Okay. Almost. Just kidding. Defense? Why not? That's not it. Add cards to our deck. There are no cards that are worth adding right now, right? No, there are not. Okay, event, elites, event, shop. We could get the relic wing boots, which would allow us to go from this shop directly to that shop. There is also an Act 4 shop, and this would be an interesting time to test if that works. Okay. Get a relic, upgrade all cards, but you can't heal, or add 2 curses. Nope. What upgrades do we want? The 3... like, some cards that we want to get rid of? Rare relic. Alright. So we don't actually get any card draw this turn, so we can't do any big combo. This is going to be our simplest turn 1 in some time. Alright. So, we don't get to do anything cool this turn. We just do 93 damage. What's up with that? Alright. We'll play our Rushdown. We need to kill this thing before it puts burns in our decks, but I don't think dealing 100 damage this turn is 150 damage this turn is going to be an issue. Let's do a flurry turn. Okay. So I do this, but then I don't play it, is what I need to do. And I draw cards. And then I can play it here, but not here. And then I draw cards. And then I can kill it. Good fight, Hexaghost. You made me take 2 turns to kill you. Incense Burner is, I mean, it's nice. That won't do it. It's a shop. 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 I'm happy about this. Follow-up is the least important thing here, by a long shot. We could get a relic, but if we get a relic, we can't guarantee that we have enough money for the shop, right? No, if we fight 2 elites. That was 125, so we need 150. We're not actually infinite, so Pin Nib might be important. Madness would be cool, but then we would need an extra card remove, and I'm not living like that. I can't go back. I think... So if we do this, we have a golden idol, right? So as long as we get like 30 gold from each elite fight. So this would take us down to 113. That can't be wrong, right? I gotta leave room for tragedy. Okay, Giant Head will be an easy elite. Alright. Do that. Draw 2 cards. Then we Eruption and it draws itself, because Rushdown is weird. It's the only power, it's the only way a card can draw itself. Because normally if you play a Deep Breath right now, you play it, first it draws 2 cards, then it goes into the discard. So it draws nothing, and then it goes into the discard. So it's no good. So Flurry Blows, Vigilance, don't play it. Corruption. Oops, I didn't flurry. So I could also consecrate Deep Breath, right? Then Eruption would draw itself in Deep Breath. That sounds like a thing to try. So now this draws 2, and now Eruption draws itself and Deep Breath. And now we Flurry of Blows Vigilance to finish. No, we're fully blocked because of all the Vigilance we already played. So we kill it. Alright, I mean we don't kill it, but like, we do a lot of damage to it. Like, a lot of damage? Pin Nib really makes our turns bigger. Oh look, we got 4 more block. Turns out ending your turn in Wrath is okay sometimes. Good fight. Mercury Hourglass, potion we don't get to keep? No. Upgrade and delete? Yeah, we want the money. So we have enough money for a card remove. But we want the relic, is what I mean to say. The upgrade is not really relevant. Like, Flurry of Blows or Consecrate would increase our damage output slightly. But let's just get that ruby key. Alright. So... it's Vigilance, Deep Breath, Rush Down, then Eruption will draw Deep Breath, then we do Flurry of Blows, Consecrate, then we do Deep Breath. Then we try Flurry of Blows Vigilance. Then Eruption draws either Deep Breath or both itself and Vigilance, so it's guaranteed to be fine. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we worry too much about the Pin Nib. I mean, we have enough energy, but if we wanted to maximize damage, we wouldn't worry too much about the pin nib. I actually do want to kill it this turn, because it has that whole intangible thing next turn, and it's hard for us to block. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 blocks, so this is going to help us survive against the heart. I don't know why I'm even looking at these. Give me a blue key. And a little healing when we drink these 3 potions. Thank you very much. So we are fighting the heart, like it or not. If we get another card removed at one of these events, it could let us add an extra card to our deck later. We've already used most of the card remove. We could also just take an extra elite. I'm paranoid that 188 isn't enough. I don't know what it is. It was 125 last time, but you just gotta feel safe and secure in yourself and your body. It's so important to feel secure in your body. Alright. Let's pop one of these and do our free draws. And do that. Now we can flurry. We can consecrate now that we've got some block. And deep breath. Then we could flurry vigilance, but since we're not blocking a ton, we're going to do that. No, we need to draw cards. Alright. Now we can just kill it and leave pin nib at 9, which is perfectly fine with Akabeka too. That's not it. Not super relevant, but I'll keep it. Alright, we'll go to an elite, then we'll go to the shop, and we'll remove our last card that we have to remove. I'm very excited about this. Big consecrate seems good, then we can deep breath. And we can rush down, draw the deep breath, consecrate, deep breath, then flurry bows, vigilance, then eruption here always draws either deep breath or itself. If it draws deep breath, we do this. I think I'm getting this combo down. Then we flurry blows because it's free, then we vigilance, then we eruption, and it draws 2 of the other 3, and any 2 is enough. Like this 2 is enough, for example. Oh, we're out of energy. Well, that was a pretty good combo. We did 186 damage, which is more than we did against the other one. Pretty much the same cards. Let's just get our pin nib stacked a little. There we go. And then we can play this. And then we can go to 4. I don't think it super matters. Okay, draw 3 cards. That could be good against the heart. Empty body would be neat, but it doesn't do it. Okay. Let's remove the consecrate, because the flurry of blows is better. And we've got it down to 5 cards. Should we buy one of these cards? Lee's Waffle. But we could also buy a card in the shop next act. And 7 max HP I don't think is that relevant. Alright, 5 card deck. We draw all of them. Okay. I think we can we kill Transient? It's an interesting challenge. Purity. We got an achievement for have 3 or fewer cards in hand, draw, and discard pile combined. So when we played, remember how I said like when you play it, there's an instant where it's not in the draw, discard pile, or your hand, it's in play? In that instant, we only had 3 cards. So we got an achievement for it. Alright. So now we eruption. And it draws some stuff. And we flurry of blows. And we vigilance. And we flurry of blows. And it draws some stuff. And we eruption and it draws itself. And we flurry of blows. And we vigilance. And we flurry of blows and we breathe deep. And we draw that. Flurry of blows. Eruption. Flurry of blows. Eruption. So we can deal a little over 200 damage a turn. We have 5 turns to do it. We're going to get another achievement this run. The achievement for killing the transient. Okay. Flurry of blows. Vigilance. Flurry of blows. Deep breath. We might want to use Pin Nib a little more wisely. If we do this, it always draws either itself or deep breath, right? So this is safe to play. Okay, now we can do that, and deep breath, and that, and vigilance, flurry of blows, and that shouldn't have played flurry of blows. We got lucky. That could have been bad, actually. So now we flurry of blows, and we got a vigilance, and this time we eruption, and we don't play flurry of blows first. But now we can flurry blows and deep breath, and flurry blows and vigilance. See, Pin Nib was on the same number. I didn't use it well. Oh, we're out of energy. Okay, well, good turn. We did not deal quite 200 damage that turn. But it's got less than 600 health left. We got 3 turns. I think we got this. We could use a potion if we were really committed. Alright, so flurry of blows, deep breath, then eruption, then flurry of blows, deep breath, flurry of blows, vigilance. I was doing a different path where I got to play Flurry of Blows once in the middle, but this time we play it before we leave Wrath. So this draws 2 of the things. Alright. Now we can Flurry. Vigilance. Don't Flurry. Now we can Flurry. Deep Breath. And then we can Flurry again. And vigilance. Ooh, but we could get a 52 damage eruption. Is it worth double damage on that to do 1 less combo round? We just gotta get 200 damage this turn, right? No, we messed up. We did less than 200. Okay, don't do that. Don't get suckered in by Pin Nib. But we changed the Pin Nib track, so maybe it's a better path now anyway. Okay, that draws itself. Then we Flurry of Blows. Why do we have 6 energy now? None of these relics should be giving us energy. Oh no, it's because we started with 5 and then we gained 1 from entering Wrath. Okay. Last act we had 4 energy. Last act was not that long ago. Okay, let's do that. Then we have Vigilance and don't play it. Draw 2 of the 3. When we draw this one, we get to Deep Breath. Then we get to Flurry and Vigilance. And draw 2 of the 3. Don't Pin Nib, it's a trap. So we get to Flurry and Vigilance. And Eruption. Flurry and Deep Breath. Then Flurry and Vigilance. If we got a Shuriken, that let us gain strength every time we played attacks, this would be just bonkers. So 200 damage a turn, that's going to be kind of... That takes a long time to kill the heart. So we're kind of scared. Because we need 4 turns to kill it unless we get a cool relic here. We can have an incense burner. Anyway. A little more left in this cycle. Okay, we're actually out of this cycle. We needed to draw a deep breath to keep going. But it is down to 166. That should be pretty easily within our range. Let's see what we draw. Oh look, it's our whole deck. Lucky us. If we just eruption for 26, that's pretty good, right? Nope, don't fall into the trap. Flurry of blows. Vigilance. Then we erupt. Now we get to do a big flurry. We do. Then we draw those 2. Then we do that, just like the simulations. We don't play it. Remember how in the simulations you didn't play it? Okay, so we get a flurry, a deep breath, and we can kill. Whew. We killed Transient. We don't take that. Did I not get an achievement for that? Have we killed Transient before? Surely we haven't killed Transient before, right? Oh, we've already unlocked that. Whoops. Well, that was fun. Maybe we did it with poison or something. Anyway, last bonfire. We don't need the rest. So let's upgrade our Flurry of Blows. That'll up our damage considerably, actually. Okay, we don't quite kill this one, but we are intangible this turn, and we get a bunch of block by doing our stuff. So... do we open with Vigilance? Yeah, because we're going to Deep Breath for that flurry anyway, right? Then we get that. Then we Eruption, and we get it back. Then we Flurry, Deep Breath, Big Flurry, Vigilance. Don't play it. Yeah, so this deals 20 damage in Wrath, because it went from 4 to 6. And then with the extra 4 strength. Yeah, so that 2 strength took it from 16 to 20 damage, which is good. So we'll be doing that. And we'll be doing it again. And we won't be doing it again. Alright. I think I got the hang of it. We did give it strength because we played 1 power, but we do get to block for 50. Which seems good, right? Anyway, Vigilance time. And we are out of actions. Actually, I should have done more damage. But next turn we'll certainly kill it. And we will not kill the cultist, because that seems rude. Play the Deep Breath, because why not? The answer is because that can draw itself. That's why not. But it was fine. We don't play it. Okay, we're not going to mess with these. They're not our enemies. They're perfectly fine. We will not bother them. They will not bother us. Our Mercury Hourglass is going to tick away against them, but that's fine. So we don't play it. But now we do play it. And then we Vigilance, and then we don't play it. And then we Vigilance, and we don't play it. And then we do play it. And then we don't play it. It sounds very silly and repetitive, but it's helping me. And then we do play it, and we Vigilance, and we don't play it. Okay, and we are out of energy here. It does seem important to intercalm, so we're not going to play Eruption again. So we will Flurry of Blows. And we will not quite kill it in one turn, but it is very close. And what do you know? Look at that. It's not blocking. It's not attacking us for that much at all. Oh, boo-hoo. Get over yourself. Okay, I'm gonna hit it now. We got the achievement, Minimalist. 5-card deck. Alright, now let's see if we can beat the heart with it. Alright, that was pretty much the last thing I wanted to check off before I skip to Ascension 20. So, next run, I'm gonna be at the top of our list again. I'll have everybody Ascension 7, and I might just hack the game and skip it to Ascension 20. We can't upgrade because we're out of upgrades. We can restore 1 health with rest. Got a shot. I mean, we could add a card now if we wanted, but I don't think it helps us. Melange would let us play some extra flurries in there. Anchor would be good against the heart. Oddly Smooth Stone would be good later on. So this would be 1 dexterity, so 1 block every time we play Vigilance. It's not nothing. Let's try Melange. I want to see how this interaction works. Alright, so let's kill either one, I guess. We can just do that. She'll play Rushdown. Let's kill the shield first. No, let's kill the spear first. Okay, destroy itself. Okay, so we would scry after Rushdown. What happens with Deep Breath? Okay, Melange has literally no impact on us whatsoever. Ooh, but we're gonna end it. We're gonna end this fight next turn. Also, I messed up. Yikes. I have to get lucky here. Okay, this actually does matter. No, it doesn't. I needed to draw a Deep Breath. So it scries after I draw. If it had scried before I draw, it would have actually been helpful. I could have discarded the Flurry Blows, I guess, to play it next time with Vigilance. Anyway, we took a bit of a risk there, but it didn't go bad. We don't play it this time. Yeah, I mean, we could put that in the discard, but it doesn't matter at all. Now we get that back. Oh, and we're out of cards. We're out of energy. That was a convenient time to finish our combo. Alright, so we'll get our... Oh wait, Intangible on 5 is actually bad against the heart. We want it Intangible on 4, because the heart doesn't attack on turn 1. Okay, so we're not killing it this turn. We'll do a little damage in case we feel like killing it. Yeah, whatever. But not too much, because our main way of blocking also deals damage to it. Okay, so this turn we do nothing. Now it blocks for 99? Wait, it blocked for 1? What? What? Anyway. Let's see if we can get this up to 3 or 4 is good. I guess we can just draw it. Turns out if you can just turn your energy into block, it's not bad. So 3. I mean, our deck is literally... It's not like we're playing any powers. Our turn 3 and 4 are the same. It's always attacking on turn 2. I don't think it's going to make it to 6 again. It's actually attacking us this turn. That's rude. Well, I can't fully block it. So I guess that decides it. Irrelevant. Empty Mind. This also does not let us go infinite. We would need a card that lets us enter Calm for 1 energy. If we could go infinite, trust me, I would. Empty Mind is just an Eruption that doesn't deal damage at this point. Eruption is 1 energy, leave Calm, draw 2 cards. Same thing. No point. Okay, a Blessing of the Forge is just 5 healing. I don't really care about taking a little damage to start, so let's just play the cards. Alright, the Thorns will be great. Maybe I should have used it after I played cards, because the, whole healing thing I just talked about. This order? Then this draws itself. And Flurry, Deep Breath, Flurry, Vigilance, Eruption. Alright, I think this gets us done, yeah. So Melange just wastes our time is what it does. So Flurry, Deep Breath, yes. If we had an Abacus, we would block a bunch. We saw that, but we didn't buy it. It's whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Really good against the Heart for an infinite combo deck. Because we're going to have to block for a few turns. But we only really have to block next turn. Alright. Oh, we haven't lost HP yet. I can block somehow before I took any damage. Works for me. Okay, Flurry, Vigilance, don't play it. Yes. Play it. Yes. And Flurry, Vigilance. I need to actually pay attention when we're out of energy, because I could have done more damage this turn. But it still takes 3 turns to kill it, so it actually doesn't matter at all. Well, if it does a times 15 attack, it could matter. Okay, so 67. This is the... You've got to be... I'd like to give a big shout out to my new best friend in the whole wide world, Thread and Needle. Yikes. Thanks to Thread and Needle, we're fine. I guess I want to burn in my hand. I don't want it in my discard. What do I want to draw? All of these, right? Okay. Well. I'd like to gain a little dexterity, and I'd like to upgrade our cards. Yikes. So, we have to get rid of this slimed, I think. We're gonna take a little damage playing cards here. Oh wait, Tungsten Rod, that's why we didn't lose HP earlier. Thank you, Tungsten Rod, we'll just do whatever we like. Cool, so now Eruption draws itself. Thank you so much, Tungsten Rod. So now we Flurry, Deep Breath, Flurry, Vigilance. Then we don't play it. So it's like these aren't even here. Yeah, whatever. So we Flurry, Yes. Flurry. Vigilance. Don't play it. Yes. So then we flurry. Yes. Flurry, vigilance. Don't play it. I'm glad I remembered how my phrase goes. Yeah, that's yes. I almost said yeah, that's fine, but it's yes is the correct thing to say. We're intangible, so it doesn't matter if we end in wrath or not. Don't play it. Yep. So now we flurry. This time is slime time. Yes. So we'll flurry and slime ourselves. And also erupt, I guess. We'll deal another 45 damage with that, but I do not think we deal enough damage to kill it next turn. Awesome, we don't have to. Alright, that's a win. Okay. Flurry, deep breath. Shout out to Tungsten Rod, making this win a little more possible. Then we do it, we do it. We don't play it. Yes. We do it, we draw it. Yes. We play it. Oh, we should have played this. But we don't play this. We still win. Yep. Now we do it. We draw it. We yes. We play it. We vigilance. We don't play it. We yup. We flurry. We draw. We yup. We play it. And we play it. Alright, I think we got this. It's gonna be tough. It's attacking for 94, but I think we will vanquish it. We just need to take a deep breath and hit it with a flurry of blows. Man, I really wanted to name this run something relevant to, you know, the whole theme of it. And like the whole like 5-card deck thing that we accomplished, and a lot of things I was really proud of here. But I think it is just, the name is just going to be about threaded needle. Thread and needle. Okay, well, that is the Minimalist achievement with Watcher. It's probably fun to do with all the characters. I almost did it with Defect last time, and I count that close enough to feel like I got a sense of it. I did it with Ironclad, but I've never done it with Silent. I'll have to keep an eye out for infinite combos. Pauper, have 0 rare cards. Combo, we definitely got that. When did we get Overkill? When did we do that? Hey, Highlander, no duplicates. Anyway, that's the run. Bye.